Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Happy Friday.
It is Darius and Carmen here with Wealth Nation, and today we want to talk to you about the importance of saving. And the reason being is because Darius and I read an article this morning from CNBC about how only 15% of Americans have $10,000 or more in savings. And that's only 15%, which is huge, or huge to know that that's so few people that are actually saving money.
Right.
So when it comes to saving, we just want to give you a few tips, because I know that for Darius and myself, when we were first getting our first jobs and trying to manage our money, we didn't even know how to save or the importance of saving. And we know that so many people fall into that same boat. So when it comes to saving, we say that you should save at least 10 times your age on a monthly basis.
At least.
At least. That's the minimum.
Now, we should be doing a lot more, depending on our age and our income. It should be based off your income. But if you want a starting point, start with 10 times your age. If you're 20 years old, you save $200 a month. If you're 30 years old, you save $300 a month, and so forth. That's a good starting point if you're trying to figure out, okay, where exactly should I start?
Totally agree. And the reason why we say that is because when it comes to your saving, there is so much that we need to plan for. We live in a society where we live for today and we don't plan for tomorrow. So when it comes to saving, you really need to be in tune with what's happening within the world. What are some of the goals that you want to do? Because you need to have some money stashed away to accomplish the goals that you have.
Right. And even before you get into saving, there's a lot of times where we talk to people and they start saving and then they stop, or something happens. Well, let's go back. Think about why you want to save in the first place. Is it an emergency fund? Is it going to for your children's education? Is it for retirement? Figure out exactly why you want to save. Pick a number, 10 times your age, 10% of your salary, 20% of your income, whatever number best fits you, and then be consistent with it.
Totally agree. And I know that when it comes to saving, sometimes it can be not a fun topic, but that's why we always say put your why, attach your why to savings.
Right.
And the reason being is because if you are the one who's doing all of the work and going to your job and spending all the man hours, however it takes for you to make money, you need to attach a why to that, because what we're going to do is essentially make yourself a bill.
Yeah.
So, when you look at your budget or you look at your statement for the month and you see where all your money is going, you need to be able to have a line item that says Carmen's savings pot or Joe's savings account, whatever it is, because that is going to be you. You are essentially a bill. Because like I said, if you're the one that is going out and doing all the work, you need to give yourself some money, because you give everyone else your money, right? Your rent or your mortgage gets it, the electricity bill gets it, the gas, water, whatever the case may be, you are the one working and everyone else gets your money.
That's why it's so important to have a budget, so you can know exactly where your money's going. If you get paid and then at the end of the weekend you have no money, you should be able to know exactly where your money went, because you have to go back to work the following day. You may hate your job, you may love your job, but at the end of the day, if you have no money left over, you're not working for yourself, you're working for your mortgage, you're working for all those bills. That's who you're working for, and we don't need any additional stress. I mean, there's enough stress surrounded by us now. So make sure.
Sorry to interrupt. I was going to piggyback off of that, because essentially what Darius has said, you're working for everyone else, which is essentially modern day slavery.
Ooh, yeah.
Right?
Right.
Everyone else is getting your money. What do you have to show for it?
Exactly. And a lot of times we want to look good. Why do you think that's the case? We've met a ton of people, successful people, who, when you look at them, they don't necessarily look like they have a ton of money, because they don't care. They don't have to put on the Gucci watch, and well, they may have a nice watch. They have nice watches.
But it's understated.
Right, it's understated.
It's not Rap City over here.
Right.
But yeah, just to get back on the topic as far as savings, we want to make sure that you guys understand the importance of it. And to be honest, I mean, we know we're preaching to the choir. Like I said, when Darius and I were in corporate America, we were working for everybody else. Everyone else was getting our money, and we didn't have anything to show for.
Right.
So knowing what we know now, we just want to share this information with you, because it's so important. You need to be able to not only have a plan when it comes to your finances. You need to understand what your why is, even create a why statement. Me and Darius, our why is travel.
Yep.
If you notice some of the videos that we do, we have a map behind us because that is our goal in life. We want to see as many countries as we possibly can and experience so many different wonderful cultures. So our why is travel. We save money because we want to travel. And our why statement is to travel so that we can see the world through our own eyes. And that motivates us to put money aside because we know that it's going to be something amazing at the end of that savings account.
And trust and believe, money is a byproduct of what you focus on. Like our focus is travel. And by focusing on that, our world has expanded. So, what you focus on expands, and you may think, okay, it's hard to do $200 a month if you're 20 years old. Well, it's hard until you actually do it.
Yep.
It's a lot of money until you actually have it.
And it's,
trust and believe.
yeah, and it's so much more rewarding when you have a reason as for why you're doing it, and it resonates with you, as opposed to just saying, I'm saving because I need to save. That's not super fun when you think about it.
No.
Attach something to it, and it just motivates you and inspires you to do more.
There you go.
So that you're not tricking your money off on the weekend, partying and doing all sorts of unnecessary stuff because you need that money for your goals.
Yeah.
So we hope that you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for joining us on this live today. So we will chat with you next Friday, but be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and also follow us on wealthnation.io on Facebook and Instagram. Have a great day.
Have a good one.